Hey guys, so welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII with me, Retro Cactar, and we are here at the Great Glacier. So I'm just going to talk for a minute about this place while I bring up the map here. The first thing I want to mention, because I forgot to mention this last episode, is during the snowboarding section, there are two places along the route where it forks. You can go left or right. And where you land on the Great Glacier will depend on whether you go right or left. So that is why your starting position might be a bit different from mine. If you look on the map there, you'll see along the south, to the right of the sign in the middle at the bottom, there's like a little cave there. I can actually use my mouse here. You'll see this little cave here that I'm just pointing to. That is actually where I have ended up currently. So now the other thing I want to mention about the Great Glacier is it is cold, obviously, and you can only take a certain number of steps before the party will pass out from the cold. I believe it's 544 steps or something close to that. So you only have a limited amount of time you can explore this place before you will pass out from the cold. Now, if you pass out, you don't get game over. You basically get automatically teleported to where that check mark is at the top of the map. But um, the problem with that is there are some items that we want to pick up here in the Great Glacier, and if we try to get them all in one go, we will most certainly pass out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a route that you can follow and some tricks that you can do to get all the items. Although I will say this, if you do pass out, like it's not a big deal. Like I said, you just end up at the check mark there at the top, and you can go back, like back down into Great Glacier to pick up any items that you didn't get the first time around. But anyway, we'll get going here. Now, the first thing I want to mention is this cave. It is called Frostbite Cave, and if you go in there, there's a shortcut that you can take to exit the Great Glacier, but I do not want to do that. So instead, I'm going to go this way. And you just kind of keep following the path here. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to pick up some items. So here we are at another area, and if you go across here, I can pick up the potion and get into a battle. Now these guys, they're pretty sturdy, but thankfully they are susceptible to level 4 suicide. I highly recommend using that enemy skill because they do have a lot of HP despite being small guys, and it takes a lot of time to wear them down with regular attacks. But that makes quick work of them. Alright, so we picked up a potion, and we're going to come along here. The only way to cross it was kind of weird because the text came up before the picture. Anyway, yeah, you have to jump across this this little puzzle here, and when you jump on on one of those pieces of floating ice, it either submerges or raises all the adjacent ones. So you kind of need to solve this little puzzle here. Come on. I don't want times. Did I do this wrong? Yep, I did. Okay. I don't claim to be an expert at this area, but I do have I do have a list here of the right choices. So I want to go here, I want to go jump here. And I think I messed up already. Hold on, let me see if I can get back here, or maybe I can just figure it out normally. Yeah, because I need to do this, and this, and this, and yeah, I screwed up. Okay. So, I think I know what I did wrong there. All right, so let's go there, and now we go here, there, 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 go north, up here, and then we can go boing, 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 and then there, yeah, and then the path becomes clear. There we go. And you want to get across that little puzzle so that we can come in here and get the safety bit. Safety bit is a very nice accessory. Where is it? Oh, right at the top. Protects against sun, death, petrify, and numb. So you can tell, obviously, it is a very valuable piece of equipment. All right. So let's get back out here. And I got into a fight again with this guy. Well, we know how to take these guys out pretty easily. Oops. Did not mean to turn times 3 speed there, but something leveled up here. The heal materia, I think it was. Heal. Yeah, so I now have Esuna, which is very good because I want to make sure that I got that spell. Alright, so yeah, so now we can go back down here. We'll have to cross again. Yep, so we'll go here, west, south, go this way twice, and then south, that way, that, and yeah, I can see it from there. Yeah. Alright, so we got the safety bit, which is one of like the items I would strongly recommend you get while you're here. And then we're going to come down this way. And run through this forested path. Alright, and it's kind of hard to navigate this area, but there is an item to find here, which I will deal with after I deal with these guys. I think they're weak against fire. I don't quite remember. Okay, they're gonna do this. Yeah, okay, fine. Or Cloud can just, kill them. But Beta will probably do enough damage to just kill them outright. Yep. Elemental materia leveled up. Just want to double check. Was that my second copy? I believe it was. Because I had 2. Yeah. So now I have both of them at level 2, which means that if they will be immune to any element that's paired to that materia if it's in the armor slot. Now I have it in the weapon slot. Actually, I think might be better to swap those around. Leviathan Awe doesn't do anything for me. HP, but Ice Elemental, we are in a very cold place, so being immune to ice might be helpful. And over here, we can get the Mind Source. Now, I'm going to head down this way. One thing I should mention is, even though you only have 554 steps or so, if you come here to the entrance and you exit the Great Glacier, those steps reset. So you can actually come down here, and then you end up here at the base of the glacier. So we'll just save here. I really don't need the Wu Tai. There we go. Obviously, you can see I spent some more time leveling up my characters, just learning some more limit breaks. Barrett is now up to his third limit break there. He has Satellite Beam. Anywho, what I'm going to do here is turn on no encounters, and we are going to do this. I'm going to do the terrible snowboarding section again. Show you how greatly my skills have not improved. But the reason I'm doing this is so that I can go to a different area of the Great Glacier without using up the steps I need to get there. So you guys get to see me be terribly fail at this again. I mean, I've got the basics down, but of course, if I turn on ×3 speed, then all bets are off. I'm not going to worry about the balloons here. I think they're just there for, like, I don't think getting the balloons on the actual hill does anything. Ugh. They get you points in the gold saucer. There's like a snowboard mini game there that once you do this section in the real game here on the real hill, you can go back to gold saucer and play this mini game, and the more balloons you collect, the better your points are. But I don't really bother with that. You know, he says as he picks up balloons, but these are the easy ones. And these ones as well. Whee! I like the style points. Woo! Flip in the air. Woo! Whee! Alright. I am going to break for the tree section. Try to avoid hitting any. Ooh, oh, that was close. Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that's the one thing come on. There we go. One thing I don't like about this mini game is sometimes, like, when you collide with something, I mean, I guess they take physics into account, but sometimes you bounce off something that you hit, and you, like, just careen right into another object that you were trying to avoid. So I'm going to go right here at the first fork. So this will look familiar to what you guys saw last time I attempted this. The other thing I should mention is that the paths to the right are a bit less challenging. Of course, you wouldn't know it looking at me playing it. And the paths to the left are a bit more challenging. That was perfect timing. My goodness. Yeah, the paths to the left are for more advanced snowboarders. So clearly, I should not be doing this, but I do want to get to a specific point in the Great Glacier, so I am just going to brute force my way through this. Yeah, he says as he's doing terrible. Wow. I'm doing especially terrible. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Okay. Line up. There we go. Whee! That was pretty pathetic, I will admit. Oh, there we go. Ugh. Guess we're still in one piece. Somehow. Where do we land? We jumped pretty far. Okay. Right. So I'm going to look at the map here. This lone tree, can be found on the map here. So that's actually, if my mouse will work, that is where we are right there on the by the tree. So we didn't jump all that far from where we were before. I think what we want to do for starters is come this way. Come on, guys. Yeah. I think actually what I might want to have done is exit the Great Glacier like from the entrance, then go back in at the entrance and get this item, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna keep going. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Like I said, even if you do pass out, it's not like a huge issue. And yeah, so that thing seems to respond to fire attacks with Cure 3 unless the fire attack kills it instantly. So good to know. Boom. Tifa could use a cure. Alright, we're gonna keep going this way. Yeah, but I believe if I've figured this out correctly, that actually what you want to do is instead of going left from the tree, you get the safety bit and the other items. You go back to the entrance, then you come back in the entrance and go this way. But we'll do it a different way. And if I happen to collapse, then well, I happen to collapse. It happens. But there is something that we can get here. Okay. Oh, okay, you guys are a bit different. I don't remember you. Yeah, he counters, he misses, of course. Oh, wait, I remember these guys. Yes, they are... Yeah, they're weak against magic, but they're immune to physical attacks. Or they dodge physical attacks all the time, something like that. So Leviathan has leveled up. Which is good. So let's take a look here. I'll put Chocomog on for now, because like all of these are at level 2, so Chocomog might get to level 3 before we get a new summon, though I doubt it. So you want to get the elixir here. And then to get to where we want to go, I think I need to go back over that way. Yeah. Yeah, this place can be very confusing, but basically I want to show you where the items are so that you can find them. Oh, okay, so that enemy there has the circlet for stealing, which is very good. So I'm very happy I was able to come across this enemy group. do have to be careful of that lady because she will use charm, that fascination, to try to confuse your characters. And Cloud is confused, which is not the greatest. Okay, darn it. But Tifa cleaned up, so that's good. So the circlet is a very good item that you can find here. So magic and spirit 30. So this is now all my people are kind of sort of physically inclined, but circlet is very good for any magic based characters. So I'm just going to see here, do I have anything that prevents confusion? I don't know that I do. There's the gem ring, which is paralyze, petrify. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything that prevents confusion. Berserk, that's not it. Yeah, unfortunately I don't think I do. Oh well. What you gonna do, right? And these guys are pretty easy to take out. With our powered up weapons, or, well, not powered up, new weapons that we got in Icicle Inn. Yeah. Alright, so we just keep going this way. Not much to commentate about here, just gotta keep going from one place to another. Oh, so, okay, so maybe it's not fire-based, maybe it's just if your attack does not outright kill them. Alright, well, fine. I mean, I think Cloud's regular attack will just insta-kill. And it doesn't look like he can heal from counterattacks, which is good. Wind up, and boom, a missed. Alright, let's keep going. So we're back here where we started. We just want to keep going to the right and up this way. I may collapse, whoop, but, you know, like I said, that's not a terrible thing. So let's just keep going up this way. And now that we're in this area, what you want to do is go up in this direction. Burn that doggy. There we go. All leveled up, which is good. And just keep going. Okay. Come on. Come on. Where am I supposed to go? There is a there we go. It's a little finicky for some reason. Anyway, now I want to be careful here because there is something that you can find, but it's hard to see. Ah, there it is. I did see it. Now, she should probably just attack. And have Cloud attack that. Boom. There we go. He winds up and he scores. Alright, so this very hard to see materia is the added cut materia. And I definitely am excited to use this. Basically what added cut does is it adds a additional attack to the paired materia. So I am going to make some adjustments here. You know what? I don't really need absorbed materia, HP absorbed materia. I really don't. Because what I'm going to want to do is put that there and give added cut a range here, so it pops up. Added cut to death blow. This is a really nice combination because whenever you use death blow now, regardless of whether death blow hits or misses, he will do an additional attack, a regular attack in conjunction with death blow. So it makes death blow much less risky because it means that even if it misses, you still get a regular attack out of it. So it's really nice. All right. This is the only place not frozen. So let's touch this. It's a hot spring, yep. So it's important that you come here in order to pick up one of the items here in the Great Glacier, which I'll talk about a bit later. Yeah, I mean, I can just use regular attacks to take these things out. Bam. That was critical, I think. I am going to do one quick thing here and exchange enemy skill materials here because Tifa's getting a little low on MP, but we have the magic hammer skill to restore MP. So I'm going to have her use that to... Okay, here we go. Yeah. Snow, as far as I can see. Better watch where I walk. I'll place a landmark and start walking. Yeah, so basically, the blowing snow will just try to disorient you, but if you keep doing this, I usually just wait, and then you can keep going in the same direction by using these landmarks, and the spinning screen continues. Come here, we'll get all materia. Now, to get the last item in Great Glacier, you want to head to the right of this cave. So you want to go this way. And again, the swirling screen will happen. Oop. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to know that you're going in the right direction. I hope that I was going in a straight line. Try to. I think I'm in the right place where I want to be. Oh yeah, he's gonna cure himself. Okay, do that. So he winds up, hits, and then an additional attack there. That's what added cut does. So like I said, whether you hit or you miss, it is really nice. Oh! And I collapsed. I thought I might. Oh. Oh. You awake? Yes, sir. You collapsed at the Great Glacier. It's a miracle you're alive. Yeah. My name is Holzoff. I've been living here 20 years now. If you're planning to head north, you better listen to me. Why don't we go into the next room and sit down?